students, today we will start with chapter number 6, plants in the surroundings and environment. Today we will cover the topic significance of plants in our life. We all know that no organisms can exist independently. Directly or indirectly, it depends upon another organism for its existence. Both plants and animals require energy and matter for their survival. So plants play a major role. It has a significant role in our life because we are directly or indirectly dependent on plants for many things. First point is plants are homes to many animals, birds and insects. It means plants provide shelter to various organisms. Next, plants take carbon dioxide from air. Plants take carbon dioxide from air because it is required in photosynthesis process, and it releases oxygen during the process of photosynthesis. This is a very important point. Plants basically clean up the environment. They take up the carbon dioxide from air, and in return it releases oxygen which is used by us during the process of photosynthesis. Now next point is they keep the air fresh and clean. Plant is the main source for cleaning the environment and keeping the air fresh. And the roots of plants bind the soil particles together and prevent the loss of soil due to wind and flowing water. It means plants also stop soil erosion. Soil erosion means losing the above layer of the soil due to wind and the flowing water. It means the roots of plant hold the soil particles together so that the upper layer of soil do not wash away due to flowing water and wind. These are the various points. These are the various points which help. These are the various points in which significance of plant is covered, and these are very important points. If it is asked what are the significance of plant in our life, these points you will write. Now next is relationship between plants and animals. We all know that plants and animals depend on each other for survival, and this is known as interdependence. And plants and animals should be present in a balanced state for life on earth to go smoothly. It means plants and animals should be in a balanced state. It means plants should not be less nor animals should be less. Both should be in a balanced state so that life can go on smoothly. Now first is how do plants depend upon animals. First we will cover this because both are dependent on each other. Plants both are dependent on each other. That's why first we will study how do plants depend upon animals. First, the most important point is plants need carbon dioxide to prepare their food. And from where they will get the carbon dioxide? From animals, because they release carbon dioxide gas and it is taken by the plants. And this gas is given out during respiration by animals. First, most important point, plants need carbon dioxide to prepare their food. It means in the process of photosynthesis, CO2 gas is required. Next, bacteria and fungi decompose complex organic matter into simpler ones. This simple nutrients are taken by plants. These are the organisms. They are found in the soil. They decompose the complex, very large organic matter into simpler ones, and this simpler nutrients are taken by the plants. It means these organism provides the nutrients to the plants. Next is plant seeds are scattered by animals. Many plant seeds are there which are scattered by the animals, and it prevents the overcrowding of plants. Insects like butterfly help in the pollination of flowers. This pollination word you will be studying in class 5th. So in simple language I am telling you what they mean by pollination. It means transfer of pollen grains from anther to the stigma. You should must make sure that insect like butterfly, many insects help in the pollination of flowers. Now next is, how do animals depend on plants? Next, most important, now reverse, how do animals depend on plants? First is, animals cannot produce their own food. This point is very clear that animals cannot produce their own food. They depend directly or indirectly on plants for food. All the animals basically they depend directly or indirectly on plants for food. And animals need oxygen for respiration, and this oxygen is given out by plants. We all human beings, animals, all living organisms need oxygen for respiration, and this oxygen is given out by plants. Many animals like squirrel make their home in the holes of trees. We all know that many animals are there, many arboreal animals are there that live on tree. It means these plants are the home for many animals. And next is, animals depend on trees for shelter during rain and excessive cold. We all know that trees provide us shelter. It also protects us from the hot sunny day. It means we are totally dependent on plants. Without plants our life is not possible, because main is oxygen which we obtain from the plants, and shelter also, and food. Three things are important: food, shelter and oxygen. These three things we get from the plants. So we should not cut trees, and we should plant trees as many as possible. I am showing you the interdependence of plants and animals. Look into this picture. Human beings or animals, they release CO2 which is taken by the plants, and in return plants release oxygen which is taken by the animals, and these plants and animals depend on each other. Thank you class. Now the chapter is complete.